Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Lopez. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So second down after the incompletion. Single back, takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Jones. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers!
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Quick throw to the left.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, South Alabama. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Backfield now, and they go for 2. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
That keeps the score. Missouri 7, South Alabama 6.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll feed the back again. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Gets some space around the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails, and they're still trailing.
Missouri, 14. South Alabama, 12.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the sideline, but he's short of his sticks.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Gives it to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass here. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Jones. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Goal line formation for the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Defense has smothered the running game. Now what's the call on 3rd down and goal? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Tigers. This passing game is on fire today.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Williams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
South Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars offense back on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Back to pass. It's Lopez. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Jaguars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Always looking to throw. Catch made down inside the 10. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Jaguars trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get there. Touchdown, South Alabama. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Missouri 21, South Alabama 18.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's King. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's King. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
What's the score? Missouri 21, South Alabama 18.
The Jaguars will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Missouri. Made the defense look slow that time. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. South Alabama offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Hand off to the right side. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A quick juke. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Lopez. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. He's got a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And now another deep ball here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Johnson. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Running right through tacklers. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Lopez. And the receivers got it. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. The linebacker shifting around now. Handoff in a single back formation.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Missouri, 35. South Alabama, 18.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's picked off in the end zone. At the 30, the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Jaguars offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. And if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the South Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He'll pitch it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Makes a quick catch.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
South Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got him on a crossing route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Dropping back. It's Lopez. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Linebackers making some adjustments now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He bought some time, now lets it go. This time a completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Jaguars with 1st and 10 here. Snags the quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Lopez. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's a quick grab. And he will score. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option ball. That's why it's such a good call on the two-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense recovers the fumble. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Empty set now. 5 wide. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's intercepted. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.